Alright guys, welcome on the day 10th of my chart trade documentary. There's something important I like to put out for you guys to see as well. This is the daily time frame on gold, and one thing that is so constant is that what you need to figure out in trading is simple, depending on your mindset and how you see the opportunity when it presents itself. Alright, the market will either do two things: it will either go up or it will either go down. Alright, now from this point we see that price had a very strong bearish push from this point all to this point, and then we see the buyers came into the market, push price up to this area. All right, now immediately price go to this area, the sellers came into the market, but one thing was, price never broke out of the structure. And what this simplified to us is that when price didn't take out the previous lower low, instead price creates a lower high, it's indicating to us that price is having a structural shift. Now what do I mean by structural shift? What I mean by structural shift is, take a look at what happened immediately price go to this area, guys. Immediately price go to this area, price never came back to retest this area, but instead what happened instead, buyers came into the market and then push price up from this point where it retested, up from this point straight up to this point, guys. And what we see here, the market behavior we see here, is something that is so constant in the forex space. All right, and the trend, all you need to do is to figure out what the trend is doing. All right, I'm not really a fan of trend line, and the reason is because I believe the structure more over the trend line. But when I take you guys to the 4-hour time frame, guys, I'll show you the same thing I showed you on the daily time frame, just that it's going to be a little bit noisy on the 4-hour time frame, guys. Okay, so we see that immediately price broke out of this resistant line. All right, this line that has been holding it, price broke out of it from this point, and price came out to all the way to this area, guys. Now immediately price came to this area, price came back to retest that resistance it once broke out from, and then continue moving upward. All right, price continued to move upwards, up onto this area, Now what does this suggest to us? How does this help us to anticipate what price is about to do next? Okay, so the overall move from what I see in gold daily time frame and 4-hour time frame is that price has more potential to continue bullish than bearish due to the structure it is given. All right, now I need you to have a fluid mindset in this space, because anything is possible. Price can wake up tomorrow and then just slash all the way down. All right, it's possible in this space, but from what we've seen, from the structure formations that we've seen that price have a lot of high potentials to continue in a bullish trend. All right, now we're going to be looking for price to take out this high, and this is where my take profit is, like I said, and then I'll look to cut my trade short and look for the price reaction towards this area. Of course, price can get to this area, and then have some sellers coming to the market and then push price all the way down. But we'll see however price turns out. I'll be documenting it in my next video, guys. Stay tuned, and thank you for watching. See you in the next drop.